What's going on, y'all? It's KIM in the SAV, Kim out of Savannah, Georgia, in my comfy PJs. I haven't shown my face in quite a while on a Facebook Live, so I said, "'Tis time." This is gonna be real quick. It's 11 o'clock right now, so I just want to jump on here and talk about something right quick. This industry that I'm a part of trips me out. In a lot of ways, it's very different from corporate America, but in a lot of ways, it's the same. Why? Because people are involved. And whenever you involve people, people will be people. Surprise. And I remember in my first network marketing company, Holton Bugs would say, how you do anything is how you do everything. How you do anything is how you do everything. I'm going to go ahead and get right to the point, guys. Here's what I mean by that. When you are, and some of the most successful people in the world will tell you this, when they're looking at a business partner, when they're looking at somebody to do business with, they often will check their integrity. Like, I forget who it was, but they were saying something about if they're in a meeting and the phone rings and the person tells their secretary, like, tell them I'm not here, or tell them, I am away, or tell them anything other than the truth, they will not do the deal. They were like, I won't do the deal, because if they'll lie to their secretary, to that person through their secretary about what they're doing right now, they will lie to me later on about something else. And it's really the truth. People give you clues all the time about who they really are. And trust me, if they're foul in their personal life, they're going to be foul in their business life, and vice versa. So, for example, the thing that cracks me up about network marketing is a lot of people, it's like you can become a modern day rock star if you hit a certain rank and you're on the stage. Ooh la la. Hey, what's going on, D'Angelo? Hey guys, listen, if you're watching on YouTube, this originally began as a Facebook Live, so please shout me. Be careful. Be patient with me. Be careful with me too. But be patient with me while I shout out people like Alicia, my girl, D'Angelo, Faith Stretcher. Hey, baby. My son just woke up. It was like a hand of God, ain't it? No, it's just the hand of Eho. Hey, baby. But yeah, D'Angelo, my cousin Mike just came on. Lisa, what's going on? Tasha. Hey, lady, my newest VIP member. All right, so guys, let me tell you what I'm saying is, this profession, when people hit the stage and they hit a rank, it's like they're a rock star, and people will like lose their minds. I remember my first network marketing company, the gentleman who was my leader, he was like 27 years old. He had a Lamborghini. He was handsome, and I literally remember being in a meeting and seeing like women go crazy, like it was a concert when they announced him coming to the stage and they played this promo video and it had the Lamborghini going. It was like, and they lowered the lights, and it was exciting. But I don't get off on stuff like that, so I was kind of like, okay, the drama of it all. But women were behind me like screaming, and I knew the guy personally, so I know he that's not really his thing either. But I was just like, are y'all serious right now? Y'all grown, rusty folk. This is a regular guy. God is no respecter of persons. Like, he's just like me and you and all of us. But people will literally they'll lose it. They will lose it over some of these network marketing leaders. And these are regular, these are people that can walk in the Kroger in Atlanta and nobody will know, right? So it's funny to see, but it's just like, the popular girl at school. All the guys will be like, oh, but let her go to New York and nobody cares, right? So here's my point. In this profession, what a lot of times what people will do is they will become so enamored, so in love, so infatuated, so just by a certain person for whatever reason. They might love how they speak. And I'm telling you guys right now, beware the person of a pretty face with a golden tongue. Beware the person of a pretty face with a golden tongue, because often it's just to distract you from the horns that are growing out of their head. Okay. There are a lot of people in this profession who hit ranks and they do great things, and they're great speakers. They say things, and people just like, ooh, let me write that down. Let me write that down. But when you get past the fluff and stuff, like, is the substance really there? Or are they just saying what they think you want to hear? Are they connecting with you? A lot of people ignore that. And I'm telling you right now that that's never been my thing ever. I have not been in a lot of network marketing companies, but the companies I've been in for a long time. And oftentimes I'm privy to information. I make connections with people. I'm real low key. You don't see me a lot of times in conventions like, hey, whoa, I'm in the place. No, I'll be the one like in the corner if I go. And I do like to lay low and keep to myself. I protect my energy. But every now and then, your girl gets in like a VIP room or something. You know what I'm saying? Or a certain place, or I'm invited to special meetings. Ooh. And again, even in those settings where other people are like, yeah, this is the elite, to get here, we had to do this and we had to do that and blah, blah, blah. So what rank are you in? And I just answer and I'm just like, okay, cool. But what's so amazing to me is when you go past the general access to someone, right? Most people just see people on Facebook Lives or whatever the case may be, or at convention. But when you get past that, if you're ever in a private setting with people, then you get the real deal Holyfield. And I have seen, like I remember one time this particular woman in a company, she would always be like, my husband this and my husband of this many years, and I love my husband. And then when she came to present in my city, there was a special room in the back after the meeting, and I forgot why they wanted me to go in there, but it was like a lot of us leaders in the area, and I went in, there's always a meeting after the meeting, and I went back there, and I remember her specifically, like there was this guy back there and another guy, and he was handsome, and I remember her specifically flirting with this other guy. And now, I don't judge people. I do judge people. We all judge people. It's an instinct. But I'm not saying this from the point of, how dare her. I'm saying this from the point of that showed me a different side of her and a side that I don't respect. Everybody's different. I personally take marriage vows super serious. Homie, don't play that. So I only want to be linked with people who also take marriage vows super serious. Yes. Hold on one second. Here.
Thank you for saying.
So I only want to be linked with, I only want to follow someone who is, and I'm not saying they have to be perfect or flawless. What I'm saying is, if you have the audacity to flirt with someone who is not your husband in front of complete strangers, because you don't know me, that tells me a lot about you. And if you can't be true to the man that you married and you had a whole family with, who in tarnation thinks that you're going to be true to a team? Who thinks that you're going to be honest with your team? It just tells me a lot about you. And there are people like that all over, y'all. And there are clues like, and to everybody else in the room, they were just like, he is fine. He is fine. Like some idiots. And I was just looking like, you don't have to say a lot. Just sometimes hush and take things in. I could care less about your accomplishments. If you foul behind your spouse's back, and this is not just about this one particular lady or this one particular incident, it's about the fact that so many times I'll see like, and people don't know. You don't know what you don't know. So people will leave a company and then they'll be like, listen guys, I just want to tell you, I asked God, what should I do? And God gave me affirmation, validation, confirmation, all the Asians, that old place was not the place for me. So I'm on new ground now. And let me tell you, God's over here. And you hear somebody spitting all this stuff about God and all this stuff, and God told them to go there. But what you don't know is that person had to leave the last place that they were at because they were foul. And then people in the comments like, I've been thinking too. I've been thinking I should go too. You speaking to me right now. You talking to me right now. And it's just like,
You know where my headphones are?
Yeah, they're right here. But you don't know that person.
Thank you, Mommy.
And it's not the people in the comments' fault, because all they know is all they know. And from what they know, the person is a good person. Ting. But they really don't know that person. And that's why I've never been like all starry-eyed over somebody. I don't know them. I know the them that they present to me. But for me to really follow someone 100% and be down with them and go with them no matter what, 1 minute they're championing this cause, and they're like, if you don't make it over here, you're just not trying, because there's no place better than this, and our comp plan this and this and that. If they're like this one day and the next day they're like, you know what, spoke to God last night and I changed my mind, Psyches. You be like, wait. Right? You're like, hold up, I don't understand. And you know what's really, really bad about that? A lot of times when that happens, the people that are following that person, because they have bought into the person, they'll start to think it's something wrong with the company. They'll be like, wait a minute, if he left and he was doing so good, that must mean the company is really doing bad, because he has the inside track, because he was a mega super triple platinum gold diamond 3 times over. So he knows the corporate team, and he knows some other people up top, so he knows more than me. So if he left, I guess I should leave, because yeah, the company's going down. Oh my God. What a lot of people don't stop to think about is, if that person was doing so well and they left, then you gotta know that says more about the person than the company. Not that they're a bad person, and not that everybody does not have a right to leave, but I'm gonna tell you this, and I mean this seriously. The person who was my leader in the last company, David Monetier, he was in that company for a long time. That company made him a multi-millionaire many times over. He had a tight relationship with a lot of people in that company. He was very good to me. Always gave me a straight answer whether I liked it or not. Like, that doesn't make any sense what you're doing. I mean, just straight shooter. Helped me out a lot. My interaction with him in the last company is a large part of the reason for my success in this company. David Monetier is no longer in that company that he and I met in, but the company that he's in right now, let me tell you something. He never bashed our first company. He never went in hard and was like, tonight I'm letting all the secrets out. Tonight, get your popcorn, because it's on. Tonight, it's about to go down all around town. Tonight, he never did that. He never. And I know him from a business perspective. I don't know him from a personal perspective. Like, he's not the homie. But I'm sure he knows stuff that he could say or speak on. But he never bashed that company. He never bashed people for staying in that company. He never did a complete 180 and was like, yeah, one day it's fine to do this, but the next day you a sucker if you still doing that. You an idiot. You a fool. You a loser. But if you want to be with the winners, then you'll come over here with me and make this money. He never did that. He never did that. You gotta watch. And I always say this too, like when I'm in a relationship, if you treat me good when we cool, you give me the best kisses, yes, we go on the best dates, all right, that's cool. But what I really want to know, how you gonna act when I piss you off? Are you gonna act a fool? How you gonna act when I do something you don't like? That's what I really want to know. When the proverbial ish hits the fan, how you gonna act? That tells me so much more about you and the longevity of this relationship than, the good times do. Are you in it, like, through thick and thin? Are you in it to win it? Like, are you down, right? Are you still down? Who sang that song? The boys tonight. Oh, John B. Are you still down for me? Yeah. Well, they were singing about something different. But are you down for me? And if you're not down for me, like I said, it is perfectly fine. But one day, don't be like when we doing stuff, don't be like, it's cool. And then when you don't want to do it no more, now if we not together, now I'm a fool. When we were doing it together, it was cool. But now that you don't want to do it no more, I'm the fool if I keep on doing it. And if that's how you feel, that's cool. But when you vocalize it, oh, bet. I see. I just feel bad for the people who, in that same scenario, if you're doing something with someone, it's cool. And then when they leave, now if you're still doing that, you're a fool. And now you're like, you know what? You're right. I am a fool. Let me come follow you, because clearly you know better than me. Come on, man. For real? For real? Is this how we adult? Is this how we adult? So I just had to jump on and say that, like, you know, it's cool if you respect and admire someone, but please don't lose yourself into, you know, in another person. Don't morph into another person. Don't try to be, you know, a second-rate version of somebody else. Please use the Holy Spirit within you, the good common sense, hopefully, that you have. Please pay attention to everything. Pay attention to stuff. Get to know people on another level other than the superficial that you just see on Facebook, or, you know, when they're on the stage and they're all pretty and they just came down from speaking and inspiring everybody. Like, really? Anybody can put on a show, right? Man, Easter Sunday, you couldn't tell me nothing. But when I got home, I gave my brother and sisters the business. My brothers, my sisters and my little brother the business. But I was a star, a beautiful child on Easter Sunday, all dolled up. I was like, Jesus Christ rose on. Catch me at home, though. I'd be like, boy. So the whole point is, like, don't be so quick to sing people's praises, especially if you don't know them. And, you know, especially if it's not warranted. And the only time you really know when it's warranted is, you know, you got to pay attention to them behind closed doors, and definitely pay attention to them when stuff does not go their way, or, you know, something ain't right. Something fishy. Pay attention. Pay attention. Because sometimes you don't, yeah, I got to get, hold on, I got to catch this scratch right here. This is the best comb in the world for, this right here. I'm not going to say what it's better than, but it's good. Just know that. Ooh, Jesus. All right, anyway, y'all. Somebody laughing at me. Anyway, I hope y'all like this. If you did, subscribe if you're on my YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button and the bell to the right. Ding dong. So that every time I upload a video, you'll be the first to know. And I'll catch y'all later. I got to do some more studying. If you came in late, catch me from the beginning. Hit that replay, all right? I'm going to go back to getting this. It's so good. Y'all know I bought 10 of these, and I placed them strategically all throughout my house and in different, like, places, so that whenever I need it, it's there. Here we go. All right, bye, y'all.